Brianna and Gareth to call you through it.
Thank you, Rupert. Well, that game had massive implications on this one. Australia and Fiji going at it here. The Vancouver Sevens. As a result of France's victory by 28 points to 12 over Argentina, means Argentina will not be defending their fourth win in a row here. Fiji must beat Australia in this match, and Australia must secure a bonus point. Gareth Reese, delighted to be here with you, bringing you all the action as it starts to get really interesting. Joined by Brianna, Kim, and Bree. We're just tentatively trying to figure out what's going on here, but that's the nature of sevens.
Yeah, of course it is, and leave it to the end of day one for all the drama. This is what we love to see as the fans for the end of the day. Again, Fiji must beat Australia to advance. If Australia loses, there's a little bit of, complications that we can work, that we can take, but we'll take it minute by minute.
You got it. That's Fiji's work so far. Big victory out of the gate, and Australia defeating Argentina in that close one. They are in control here. They need a bonus point. That's losing by less than 7. There's the left boot to get us underway. This should be tasty. Big volleyball hit into space, but jumped on. Breaking away. Absolutely brilliant. As quick a try as you're going to see. Nanduvalo again for Fiji.
Of course, none other than Nanduvalo, who's had quite the tournament already. But it all comes down to the restart. It's got to be pitch perfect. Australia gets a nice one up and high, and look, there were 2 Australians there that just batted it, but the supporter just wasn't quite there. Fiji with a nice read, and Nanduvalo just taking it home.
Nanduvalo with his 4th here in Vancouver. That takes him up to 30 tries for the season. He's leading the series, and the blue flags are flying, and they absolutely love it. Great strike, just sneaking inside the hole. So it's a full 7 for Fiji, the #1 team in the world, up against Australia, currently in 5th. That's a better take from Australia. Clean possession. This is, of course, the 100th match between these 2 teams on the HSBC World Series. Incredible history, incredible part that both of them have played. Actually quite hard to believe. That's gone forward out of the hand. Australia won the last 5, and you wouldn't have said that many times over the history of that 100 games that Fiji on a 5-game win.
No, you certainly wouldn't have. As we take a look at that live table now, you can see it's just so close. All depending on this last match. Australia just flirting with the offsides line there on that pass. Goes a little forward. Take a look here. Just trying to unleash him at full throttle is Australia, and just not on the right end of that.
And if you're new to rugby, the woman in the green behind was the assistant official. She's wired up, so she would have radioed in. You saw her stop. She made her, she made her call. And yeah, great call, great assistance for the referee in the middle, AJ Jacobs in this case. Now Fiji on the attack again. With Nanduvalo dangerously lurking. This time, he's dealt with. Look at Thorko. He's wrapped up high, he can't get a knee to the ground, but he's going forward. There's 5 Australians in amongst them, and they have held him up, and that will be a turnover.
Well, great stuff from Turner there. Does really well to hold up Fiji. You know that Fiji just wants to keep that ball alive and do anything possible. But look at that, just holds on, and you can see the Fijian just swimming, just trying to get his arms out, free up that ball. Turner looking at the referee saying, please blow it up right now. Does a really nice job. That's a great turnover for Australia.
Great shot there, the 3-man scrums. Been a while since Australia had success here. They could do it with a victory. Playing with wits from deep inside their own end. Turner shows and then pops out wide. Really good compete, and it is against Australia. Quick tap. Fiji lethal. Referee's down, but he's still calling the game.
No.
Great score. Great backing up in behind from Vader. And that is the urgency that Fiji can bring to the attack.
So far, Gareth, we're getting an excellent masterclass in defense. First it was Australia, but then Fiji here. Look at that beautiful steal. And then it was Deventa who just quickly tapped and went. And then it was Villawa finishing it off. Just so quick to respond there, Fiji. Very nice stuff.
Great from Fiji, but how about a shout out to AJ Jacobs showing his athleticism. Got tripped up, was on his bump, still assessing the situation. Didn't interfere with the game. I'm sure the boys and the refereeing crew will. Oh, Australia doing just enough to knock it back. Turner's on it. 2.5 minutes to play in this first half. Need something that man, Roach, is usually at the center of good things for Australia. Nice flat pass. Tracking the line, Dalton stops. Keeping his feet on the park. Hutchinson was arriving at pace, but had to slow down. The late drop right through the middle. Beautifully timed. And it is Ekinyake, the benefactor, who just held his time and then exploded through the hole.
Oh, beautiful celebrations there from the koala. But take a look here, Australia so crisp in their passes, just hitting their hands in full stride, causes the Fijian defense to have to really stretch all the way across the pitch and went back and forth, sideline to sideline. And then Ekinyake able to finally exploit the gap that was just big enough for him to dot down.
Yeah, Talafolo in defense there, uncharacteristically coming across late. The full 7. So Fiji back in a position that would qualify them for the top 4 here. Of course, the new format in the World Series, 8 teams competing. Only the top 4 go straight into semis for Sunday. They've got to put them down. Balls off the top. 3 Fijians in the 50-meter channel. Bring in the power game, the offload game. Oh, the fake out wide, but then coming short. And there's nothing to talking. And then they go through the middle. Really backing up. That's what you expect from this team. It's going to be Nanduvalo yet again for Fiji. He said, stay back, I'll take the kick too.
Number 2 for Nanduvalo, but another beautiful team try. Look, just opens up that gap. You just said it, Garrett. There were 3 Fijian defenders in the 15 meters there, but just the awareness to pop it out to where there was space because they had sucked in so many Australian defenders. And then Nanduvalo just taking it to the house one more time. They're just so good at manipulating the defense, finding those seams and exploiting them immediately.
Nanduvalo topping the series points tally. His debut back in 2022 in Singapore with the 29-year-old is just getting strength to strength. The Hooters sound, we're going to have this ball back in play. A chance for the green and gold to get something done here. Nice power run through the middle from Ben Dalton. Hutchinson, that ball. Turner just holding that width. He does it so well. Releases the ball. Let's see what they find when they come back. Dalton. Advantage for a high tackle. Allen's going to have a little look.
Yeah, just awareness there. Realizes has a couple of teammates still on the ground. Don't want to muck up this opportunity. Just take a look here. Goes into contact. It's just a little high on the left shoulder there. So Australia with the opportunity. See what they do. Looks like they're getting ready to tap.
This is a great stat from our team where the source of points comes from. And Australia overwhelmingly score from their tap penalties. So they've got a set piece move. Josh Turner on it. They go left with one man coming back. Oh, they look for the second one, but they don't have it. Dalton's brought down 5 meters short. Still possession for Australia. They go wide. It's a big contact, but Henry Hutchinson, the skipper, in the corner, getting Australia back in the ballgame.
Fantastic response from Australia and Hutchinson getting those points. little bit of misdirection on the penalty play just as they drop and able to get some meters forward, makes Fiji go on their back foot. And then all day long we've seen this on the left side, those passes so flat, so clean, it unleashes it, just doesn't give Fiji enough time to respond. Hutchison gets the 5.
And Bree, that's brave. He knew he was going to take a shot coming back inside there. That kick is added, so they stay within 7. The crucial number for Australia. Fiji leading into half, 21 points to 14 over Australia.
Pack your bags. Air Canada is giving away the experience of a lifetime with vouchered airfare for two to Hong Kong. Plus tickets to experience
Inside into the Fijian huddle.
Interesting taking a look at some of the stats here. A lot of what you would expect. Fiji, 0.3 roughs per try. That's exactly their play.
Even spike so you can feed the ball.
We're under the dome here in Vancouver. It's HSBC Vancouver Sevens action. The end of day 1 here, the 3rd match for these men's teams. Fiji being done a favor by France in the previous match. But they're also doing themselves a favor. Currently up by 7 over Australia. We only need a bonus point. First Longbottom in his 50th event is on the field. A little bit long. Hutchison just scored at the end of that first half. Gets his hands on it. He can't get to the ground now. Referee says he's got to use it. And the Fijians have pinched it off him. A nice footwork through the middle from Ray Rao. Kicks for himself. Can he get a bounce? Yes, he can. Individual brilliance. And then offering the gift to his mate. Deventa gets the try. But Ray Rao provides the brilliance.
Oh, one of the best tries you'll see all day. Just individual talent, a little goose step, the center step that freezes the Australian defense. And then just the peace of mind to get that little grubber through to yourself. Oh, Villalba just so pretty, and then gets it back in. It's so important to center your try, get those 2 extra points. Every point matters in this match.
I agree, you and I know that's a dangerous thing to see Fijians having this much fun in a rugby field when they start to look after each other, offload, and he just is loving every minute of this. Just getting some fresh legs on the field here. Lots of time left. It's up just enough. Australia working from back inside their own 22. Nice work from Turner getting infield, attracting a lot of white jerseys. Australia got the fewest errors on the tour this season, only 2.3. So they're constantly asking questions. Oh, commentators, jinx. Sorry there, Mr. Dalton.
You can see the referee smiling there. Get a good look at that, I'm sure, as the subs come on. But that stat that you said, Gareth.
It's just gone up. On the field, Wilson and Blake, the fresh legs.
Thank you. Come back on.
Well, that's how it stands right now, Root. Australia are okay at the moment.
Point! Set!
Beilawa directing traffic. Goes back to the big man. Nice Samoa. Haven't seen a lot of them here in Vancouver, but we know what he can do on the ball. Trying to sneak through the hole was McDonough, the captain. They are flying right now. That ball is zipping around. Good ruck support. Tiny Blackwood, go up. Nice ball. The referee said he ducked into that high contact, so great management of the game. He's letting things play out. Oh, the show and go! Just enough in defense draws. A big Bosch. Great tackle from Aaron Wilson, but it's still pressure. Fiji's still pounding away. The big left hand comes out, keeps the ball alive. This is sublime. Everywhere you look, off the head. So Australia have their possession. Halfway through this second half, credit both sets of athletes. Sevens rugby at its finest and fitting. Penalty's going to be not awarded. There is be an advantage for offside. So Wilson into space, looking around for support. It arrives, Turner. Thought about the kick in the open field. As Fiji had come out, great line speed to take away the middle.
No.
Held on there, just got isolated in the end, Brady. Oh, good tap. Sorry, here we go. Ball in one hand. Slow down for a moment here. The Canadian crowd, I think, are spellbound. Well, this is a fitting display of athleticism. This is the 100th fixture between these two teams on the HSBC World Series. And look what's happening. Satai fires the stop and go. Just enough. Douglas Daveta gets his second try.
Daveta has been electric all match. Second try, one assist as well. Their fans are loving it. They are just so good at playing with the ball, no matter where it is, and just pinning the last Australian defender. I mean, it's just simple execution from there, but it's not to top down about all of the phases that they worked so hard to get to at that point. And then Daveta reaps the reward. Just immense class from the Fijian side the last few minutes. That's them at their best.
Oh, great strike too with tired leg. That's an impressive kick. Less than 2 minutes to play. 21 points to make up for Australia. Fiji to it first. Longbottom gets his right boot in though. The referee's going to kill it.
Relax. Touch me, loss. Your position, scum.
Yeah, referee didn't think that he was going to get that pass kicked right to him, so he blows it up.
Doğru ben abi.
Well, no surprise there. The offloading game from Fiji, sublime. 8. It's their average for the season. Far higher than anyone else on the series. Now they go wide and flat. Oh, defender fell down into space. Archer Saunders just dropped short. Ooh, look at the head contact there. Yeah. Ooh.
No.
So the referees deemed that he held on to the ball. I thought he may have taken a shot to the head on the way down, but it would be Fiji penalty. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know, Gareth. That looked close to me, but I mean, the clear picture to the referee was the not releasing, so it looks like he'll go from there.
Which will obviously do it. Fiji will manage their way out. Let's have a little look here as he goes down the sideline.
Let's just take a look now. So Saunders, the debutant here.
This was okay.
Yeah, it looks like he just, I mean, he was going in for the jackal. head was right there. I think that there's nothing wrong there, but close.
There you go. You're tougher than me. Here we go. Should be last line out. Fiji move to the front. And then fake and go back. Well, Fijian fans have been given a treat here. The leader seconds.
No me tomo. No mulo, no mulo.
On the part is Beneventura. Fair steal. Australia want to play it right to the end here. Saunders goes down. Couple good touches from Wallace Charlie there, the 19-year-old. High tackle on Dalton. We won't finish the game on that. Balls were kicked away. That's going to be a yellow. Whoa! So no one's taking a back seat here. There's a bit of finger pointing.
Get away. Get away. Get away. Okay, hold on.
Quite sure, Brady, you see what happened? I know the ball was kicked away, but then there was a bit of pushing and shoving.
Give me a moment, please.
Yeah, let's just take another look at this here. So, ball gets kicked away. Longbottom pleading for it. And then, oh, just unhappy with that. I mean, emotions are high, but come on, you're up by so much already. Doesn't matter though, anything's on the line here.
Yeah. Fiji down to 5. Blake was chirping a bit, I think, and the Fijian jumped in. So he'll be in the bin. So 7 on 5 for the final seconds here. Telefolo and Veilawa in the bin. They go wide. Nice pass into space. Coming back in field, the double tackle. They've actually held him up. Big whistle from Jacobs, and that'll be it. So some tension in this one. Celebration, fantastic win for Fiji. When it counted, they had to win this one to keep going here in Vancouver. They win it 35 points to 14 over Australia.
Ay, no me le Naka.
Well, there is the table. Fiji and Australia both getting through, despite that little bit of niggle there. France not doing enough, just the one victory. So they will not be competing in the Final Four.